when they're on their cycle, they give off anywhere from 15 to 50 milliliters between changes. Now we already know it could be more, it could be less, because some women are heavier than others. So what I'm going to do is simulate literally 50 milliliters going into this particular pad here. Now, as you guys can see, it's all gone. I poured every drop in here. This is a big part of the challenge that many of our females are facing globally. It's the fact that they're wet. So now when you're wet, you have this moisture, you have things like bacteria, your body is 98.7 degrees. It's leading to a lot of unnecessary physical challenges that can be avoided if women were just able to stay drier longer. So immediately when they shared that with me, they got my attention. Because obviously I have a wife and I got 3 daughters. So for me, that was very, very important to be able to bring this information back to them. Because right here in the United States alone, the U.S. does about 600,000 hysterectomies per year. The majority of them are African American. So obviously it hit home even further. So now here's what I'm going to do. You guys just saw me pour 50 milliliters on a pad. I'm going to literally take this red napkin here. Would you guys agree? And I'm applying some pressure. I don't want to think I'm cheating, and I'm not pressing at all. This is what we came up with. And when I saw that, I was blown away. When I saw that the actual napkin was pretty much 99% dry, I said, we just changed the world for women. I knew that part. I was smart enough to pick up on that because I said to myself, if a woman has a choice to be comfortable and dry over being moist and wet all day, she would choose to be dry and comfortable. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to take this cup of water, fill it up halfway. As you guys can see, I've already poured 50 milliliters onto the actual product here. So now I'm going to take our absorbency system that's inside of the product, right? And what I'm going to do is put it in the cup after pouring 50 milliliters. So I'm going to drop all of that in here. As y'all can see, I'm a pro in terms of doing this. I want you to see this. Now, here's the part I really want you to show and see. Ladies, this is important. Do you all notice how the top of our product, it has holes in it? I don't know if you're paying attention to that. That's very important, the fact that it has holes in it, okay? Right? But look, here's what I want you to see. The actual top of our absorbency system, it also has holes in it, okay? If you look at our bottom layer of our product, it also has microfiber holes in it. Now here's the question I want to share with everyone. Do anyone have any idea why those holes are there? Breathability. If you look at the traditional sanitary napkins that's out there, if you look at them, it's closed in. So now it's like the bacteria, the heat, the moisture, the brunt of it is going back to the female's body. We have breathability, at least we have a way of escape. That's why it's designed, every last part of it with holes in it. Now here's the question. We just poured 50 milliliters onto the pad. Am I correct? I took a cup of water that was halfway full and I put our absorbency system in the water. The next question I want to ask you is, tell me what happened to the water. We've literally taken a liquid and we've turned it to a gel.
Wow.
And I want you to go a step further. If you just touch it and tap it, you're going to see it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
Do you guys have any idea why it's cool? Because we found out that when women are on their cycles, guess what? Your bodies is running hotter than normal. So now the product is also designed to cool you off in the process. So it's like a built-in air conditioner in terms of a woman being on their cycle. Now, before we close out, I told you we wasn't going to be long on this. We have a material that's infused into all of our jewel premium sanitary napkins that you see on the table. We have 4 variations of the product. We have panty liners, we have moderate flow, heavy flow, and super heavy. Graphene, for you guys that don't know, is a Nobel Prize winning material. The gentleman that discovered graphene in 2004, they won the Nobel Prize in 2010. So now we have went as far as taking a material like that and infusing it into our sanitary napkins. Now you may ask why. We've discovered that graphene helps with dysmenorrhea, painful abdominal cramps. Graphene helps with bacteria. It is a 99.9% bacteria killer. So literally bacteria and graphene can't coexist. Graphene, it helps with your immune system, ladies. It helps with your metabolism. It helps with fatigue. It helps with the pH balance in the body. All of these benefits, but more than anything, graphene contains what's called vibrational energy. It's always alive, always. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate this vibration.